Let me connect my AirPods. They are connected. Okay, fantastic. Let me do a quick stream check. See what we got here. Oh, so well, I'm not connected to the internet. Well, let's do that first. I'm almost out of this EOS chapstick. I really liked it. I don't think I've ever used up an entire stick of chapstick except for, I think, Carmex probably. Fantastic. All right, I am up and running over here. Let me, Jesus, I need to pop out this chat. That's crazy. Okay. And I'm just going to Google a picture real quick. Actually, here, I'll do my main first suggestion first. Oh, that one's still dry on that side. Oh, this one as well. It's okay, that's why I have this little fan here. Or set a baby timer for 1 hour. Okay, so dang it, he didn't close the white. A really important color.
I'm sure it's fine. Let's see. Yeah, there's still some liquid in there. Okay. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of white and a little bit of black, and now I'm gonna need them. So I might as well use them. Wow, these screens are very small for this.
Yeah, this is crazy. Why is it so small? Pick a card, scratchers, redeem Stardust. Let's see what these scratchers are. How many Stardust do you want to wager? I think 3.
Oh, this is cool. I have never seen this before. Choose 0 more spots to scratch off below. And the winning spots are revealed. Dang it. Okay. Well, that's fun. Sound alerts. I've never been on this side of my stream before. Pick a card. How many stars do you want to wager? We'll do another 3.
Wrecked. Okay. Well, that was fun. All right. I am going to focus on painting. Let's paint this whole thing white first. This is gonna be hard to move this. Here, let me do it like this. Oh crap, I already got stuff. You're already getting stuff on us. Other stuff. Come on, Amy. Get it together. Alright, so now I can turn this a little bit easier. We'll just our spots down there. And this fan should be pointed a little bit closer. Alright, let's do a raffle. And some music. I need music, for sure. Alright, I'm gonna let that dry for a second. Why is this raffle so short? Oh my gosh, that's too much. I need to shorten that a little bit. Let's do settings. Alright, I'm gonna need more base color.
I have to finish writing this paper.
Okay, I don't really want to put this back in the water just yet, because when I do it, the paint gets so watery. It's a little ridiculous. Alright guys, hit the follow button if you're not following already, please. There is a Pokemon afoot, So you can type in exclamation mark Pokey Catch to get the Pokemon. You can start your whole Pokedex today. All right, I think that should have done it for the drying. It feels like it's pretty dry. So go ahead and do a second coat. Okay. So I like to go around the edges first when I do a base coat. It's always a good place to start. Yeah, see, this paint's nice and thick now. Perfect. Love that. There's some areas where the paint's like chipping a little bit. I'm just trying to get those little pieces off of here because it will affect the overall texture, I think, of the rock. If you have any requests for paintings, you can type them in. Please try to keep them somewhat moderately simple. I mean, I will do my best, but I'm not a super great painter. Just average. Super average. How about that? Super average painter. I'll get these little speckles off. There we go. Okay, and I'm trying to make just long, consistent lines. I think that also affects the texture of the overall product. Also, speaking of products, if you'd like to buy any of these rocks from me, just let me know. You can send me a DM, ask me in the in-game chat. Fine with that too. But all of my rocks are for sale. And just like me, you can start your own rock garden. I'm going with a flower theme this time. So I'm going to do this one a sunflower, big sunflower, maybe just taking up the whole thing. I might put a stem on it. I haven't decided yet because I also like the leaves of the sunflowers. They're just like bright lime green to them, you know. Yeah, I'm just going to start off with a simple sunflower for right now. And I plan on doing a rock garden with a lot of flower, like just all flower themes. So I have this one sunflower, and then I'll do a couple of variations of lilies. Um, this way, like I feel like I have flowers all year round And if I do them really good and then seal them, they'll last forever. I have Mod Podge to last for years too. It's still drying a little bit. Give that a few more minutes. And then I already have something picked out for this other rock that I have. I think I'm going to paint it on, I'm going to do it on this side because this one's got like a nice curve to it. And the image that I've chosen, I want it to be kind of curvy, like have a little bit of volume to it. Yeah. Alright, let's turn it a little bit by my help. And I have to do the back as well. I want the whole rock to be solid white color. Try to get some of these little paint chip pieces off. And you know what? I put my brush back in here. I didn't mean to. Try and get it somewhat dry. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Go ahead and do the back coat as soon as this dries. Okay. It seems pretty dry. I'm not going to go around the edges here, just because they're pretty dark, or they're pretty white already, so I don't have to worry about that. But I am still going to stick with the straight line theme, just keep going the same direction as I was before, just straight up and down, because again, that's going to affect the overall texture of the piece. There we go. I'm trying to keep off of the edges as much as I can, but Sometimes my brush goes over it, and that's okay. I'm going to do these long brush strokes so that we don't have these clumpy pieces. All right, wait on that to dry. Give our rock a blue background so you guys can see it a little bit better. All right, that layer is moderately dry, so I'll go ahead and get started on the next layer. I think we're going to do just two layers, maybe 3 layers. This white is a little thin. I don't know, 2 layers seems pretty thick. Okay, I'll just have to come back in and get these little bits later. Get that one. If I can. Ah! There it goes. I'll just patch that up right there. Okay. stream manager. I want to get my stream link. So that's stream manager. Okay, I actually want to configure this stream name one more time. All right. I really just, it was just that I didn't like where the paintbrush was. Introducing stories on Twitch. I don't need that. All right, I think I'm ready. Nope, not quite. Yeah, it's still pretty wet. All right, if you're just getting here, make sure you're hitting that follow button. Lurkers are welcome. You can just sit and watch. You don't have to talk if you don't want to. But definitely make sure you're following. All right, I think that just needs a few more seconds. Let me turn this speed up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. I don't like these pieces. Ah, too much water. There we go. Let's just slap that on there. All right. I think I've done enough layers. This one's, I think 2 layers is not, it's not bad. I always feel like one more layer would do it though. Let's just do one really big layer really quick. I don't think I want to paint on this side though, so it's not really going to matter how, yeah, I like this side a lot better just because of that curve. So let's do one more layer on this side and then we'll go ahead and get started. I guess it would have helped if I would have primed these before the stream, but it's okay. Now you can see how the dirty work is done, how the sausage gets made. Really gotta prep it beforehand. I think maybe it's this paint. It is very old. This is probably paint that I got from my grandma after she passed away. She had a lot of paint. That lady was an avid artist. I always wanted to learn how to paint from her, but I never get the time. So hug your loved ones while you can and be with them while you can. All we have is time. Okay. Now I'm gonna do a rough sketch of what I want the sunflower to look like. Once this dries, of course. I'm just so impatient when it comes to waiting for things to dry. Like, I just want to get to the fun part. Okay, that feels pretty good. I think it's good enough for me to go ahead and start sketching. So I want to find something that I can make a small circle, which I think it's going to need to be pretty big. I want it to be at, just the width, maybe just covering the whole thing. You know what? We're not going to do a stem. We're just going to do the entire raw sunflower. So I'm just going to make a circle for the center. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle because, as I'm sure you all know, there is no such thing. But a rough sketch of a circle is good enough for me. All right, so we've got our circle. Step one, we're just gonna make big points. Oops, I guess it's still wet right there. Big points where the flower meets the petal. Big petals. That's what we're going for, big petals. And it's okay if they overlap, and that's all going to get painted over anyway. I'm going to start off small, get really big, a sharp point at the end. Oh, I can't see that one. Okay. I'm not going to be able to turn this. Some of these are coming out a little bit bigger than the other ones, but that's okay. Matter of fact, I kind of want there to be a little bit of overlap in between the petals. I feel like that gives a more natural look to it. So, yeah, let's do a little bit of overlap on this one. Not much, but just a bit. I don't feel like this one got very thick. And I also want to keep them somewhat symmetrical, so yeah, let's just fix the base on that one. Just got a little funky. Sorry, I don't mean to make you listen to these commercials. I don't like them. I'm sure you don't like them. I do want to do the music just a little bit louder though, because this fan is kind of loud. I'll just do them low. Here we go. Let me pop out this chat too, in case anybody wants to say anything. A nice hi or hello, or, just if you don't want to talk, then you can lurk. And that's fine too. So normally I wouldn't even sketch it first. I would just freehand it, but I'm not super good at drawing sunflowers, so I feel like sketching it first is going to give me the best and most detailed results. Some of these petals are way bigger than the other ones. I'm trying to make them all the same length, but that's not happening for some reason. Yeah, like these ones are too long. I think it's just because I have too much space over on this side and I'm just trying to accommodate for it. Well, that didn't turn out super great. I'm going to actually redo this one because it's the biggest petal. And any like pencil marks or anything that are left over after, I usually go over and just hit them really good with the eraser, or I can paint over them with the white. That's what's so great about putting a background on it. A solid colored background. Alright, this one's actually a little too thick now too. Let's just try and shorten both of these. Alright. That is a rough sketch of what we're gonna have in the end. Okay, let's put a couple petals in the background actually. I need this one to face, to come this way a little bit better. Okay, that looks better. Okay, we're just going to do a couple little pieces in the background here. Doesn't have to be on every single one, but I think I want to get the good spots. That baby is not sleeping at all. It has only been 40 minutes. I think I am actually going to do every single one. It would just look weird if I didn't do this one. It just stands out so much. Okay, that looks pretty good. Alright, now I need a orange, like a mustard colored yellow. I'm gonna go over here to all my paints, see if we have, just do these yellow and orange mixed together. I think that hole might be stopped up. I'll just use it like that. I don't really need a lot of the orange, just a little bit. Dang, I think the yellow stopped up too. I gotta clean all my paints. I have a handy dandy tweezers nearby. Tweezers and a paper towel. That's how you clean up all the goofies. Alright, let's try that. Oh, no. Because I like my force outs. I want to have those. There we go. Ooh, that was a lot. I wasn't expecting that much. Okay, we're just gonna mix in a little bit of this orange. I really think I need a lot. I just want my yellow to look kind of orangey. Okay, I think that ought to be enough. Actually, it's not. Here. Let me fix this one too. Need my pour spouts. Oops. Wow, maybe I should have went from orange to yellow. Maybe I underestimated how much orange I was going to need. overdo it though. So that's pretty easy to do. So we'll mix a little bit at a time. Still a little too pastel. It's very pastel. Let me go with just a dab of red. Do I have any? Here we go. This is really bright red too. Let's see what we get with, oh, this is orange. This isn't even red. It is the reddest orange I've ever seen. Oh. Well, still works. Got all this paint, gotta use it up. There we go. All right, just a dab will do. Yeah, it's already turning out to look like the color I'm looking for. Perfect. All right. Put the tops on all my paints. Don't want them to dry out. Let's do another sound check real quick. Really doesn't pick up the music super good, but that's all right. Okay, I'm gonna need a small brush for the outer edges. I want one a little bit bigger than that though. Out of these four, there's the winner right there. And I'm gonna leave all of my sketch on there so I can go over it, because it's gonna disappear once this paint gets over it anyway. Right, first petal's looking pretty good. And again, we want to paint with the petal. Oh, excuse me. I'm not really sure if it sounds any better with my AirPods, which apparently are not, they're not letting me use my AirPods while I'm on stream, I guess.
Let's see if it sounds any better without them. Because honestly, the sound is crap. And let's do a testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3. It does sound better like that though. Alright, so I guess the AirPods are doing something. Ooh, I gotta keep stirring this. This fan needs to be off. It's doing too much. Alright, I will call you when I need you, fan. Until then, you can go sit over there. I feel like this is kind of like a burnt orange. I really like, I don't know what you would call this color, but it's a great way to keep beautiful spring flowers in your garden all year long. I did grow a couple of sunflowers this year. I was very excited because I don't normally grow sunflowers. And if I do, they just die usually. But with a little help from my birdie friends, it was actually the birds that planted the seeds though. So I guess they planted some sunflower this year. Oh, I also painted my own nails too, and they're like these color changing ones, so they turn blue whenever my hands are warm and purple when they're cold. Just thought that'd be a pretty cool little tidbit you guys probably didn't know about. I do love to paint my own nails. A lot of people say that's like I guess a poor person trait, having to paint your own nails, but I don't have to paint my own nails. I enjoy it, I like it. Because then I get to, play around with different kinds of styles, and I do, I'll round the tips off differently. Just anything to add a little slice of color to life. Okay. Oh my goodness. Got a bunch of crap to cough up. Oops. I think I'm going to cover that up with brown anyway. One thing I also like about sketching before you paint is that you can see where you sketched and you're like, well, maybe I don't want the line to go out that far, so I'm actually just going to paint it right here. You can kind of make like alterations to it before you do anything. But I think this so far is turning out wonderfully. See, like this one comes out a little bit farther, I feel like, than the rest of them, so I'm just going to make it a little bit shorter. Oh, never mind. I guess it is just going to be a longer one. It's kind of hard to see it from this angle, but I'm doing the best I can. And just keep in mind that all these rocks I paint are going to be for sale later if you'd like them. They can adorn your garden if you like. Or you can put them on display, whatever you want to do with them. They're your rocks, I don't care. Just give me money. No, but seriously, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so give me money. I don't make any. But I get to do fun things like this, so I'm very thankful, very grateful for the life I have. Oh, just just a great life. I really want to sharpen these tips of these petals, but with this brush, I don't know if that's going to happen. That's not bad. I like that. Alright. My baby's gonna sleep for 1 hour. Mark it on the stream time, 1 hour. What I'm doing here is I'm just kind of going over and giving my petals a little bit of texture by giving them a second coat. It's putting a few lines on it every here and there, just a few raised bumps that will come out to affect the final picture in the end. Because every time I paint over these, I'm building a layer. Oop, I don't like these ones. So every time I paint over it, I'm building a layer. I mean, that's where those little bump things are coming from, though. Is just me picking up a couple of layers of petals. Okay, I'm just going to do a couple of these in each petal. Just big, globby paint brush strokes. I want them to go in the direction of the petals. Okay, one more right here. Oh, it's going to look so wonderful when it's done. I'm so excited. Oh. Okay, now I'm going to let this dry for a few seconds. And now I'm just going to add a touch more red to this mixture. Oh crap, I did not mean to go that far over. It's okay. Mistakes can easily be undone when you're working with paint. Easy, easy. A little bit of soap and water. Okay, just gonna try a dry brushing technique. Yeah, that works pretty well. Just trying to add a little bit of definition to the sunflower itself. Again, just building and building on these layers. Every now and then I'm dipping it in a slightly darker orange back to the lighter color. And back to the darker color. Building and building on these layers. Literally building up with the paint. Just want lots of lines that you can feel the leaves. I'm gonna leave that one for now. Just want to get each petal to look just the way I want it. All right. Let me just catch this Pokemon if I can. Let's see. All right. That looks really nice. Kind of wish it were just a tinge more yellow though, so I'm gonna go over it with some brighter colors now. Where is it? This one. I really love the feeling of mixing my own colors. A lot of the times I can never get the color I want, so I kind of have to mix them, but there's every so often you find one in the store and you're like, oh, that's the color. I don't know what I'm gonna make with that one, but that's the color. Alright. Still not quite as bright as I wanted it, but I'm sure outside it'll look a little brightened up. This is indoor painting, so you're not going to get the full effect of what it's going to look like. So we're doing kind of a darker sunflower, I guess. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with that for now. So now we're gonna darken this up a little bit. Actually, I'm just gonna use straight orange, I think. A lot of such a yellow. But it's mostly orange. It's actually a nice color too, I like that. Ooh, I might need a smaller brush. Yeah, never mind, this one works. And it's really giving me that raised effect too that I like. So that's nice. Just enjoy that music. I think I need one of these thinner ones now. That's very watery. Gotta make sure I dry my brush a little better. I really kind of like this orangey color in here too, though. Or that reddish in the bottom here. Let's do it dry brush style. Just a little bit towards the bottom areas. And going up into some of the leaf. Or not the leaf, the petal, I'm sorry. Gotta learn my flower anatomy. I'm gonna go bottom up too. Baby's still sleeping. Been going an hour and 20 minutes now. All right. Let that dry. There's my other one. I like that one. Where'd it go? Oh, I threw it in there. Shoot. I have paint all over my desk. All right. Feels mostly dry. So I'm just gonna take this orange and mix it in with some of this yellow. Again, we're doing a dry brush on this. Just want it to be mostly yellowish, kind of orangey, really just blending a bunch of colors. Let me put you guys closer so you can See how it's coming out. Can get even closer. Okay. So now that that's done, we're going to paint the center. I'm gonna need a really dark brown. You're all the way in the back, of course. That's brick red. No, not quite. That's kind of a royal, this is royal ruby. Here we go, maple syrup. That's a nice one. You know what, maple syrup mixed with this, no, I think just maple syrup by itself. Yeah, that's a really good color. Hey. Putting your ads all over my page. All right, see what the brown looks like. It's not too bad actually. It just needs to be smushed together a little bit, shook up a lot. I don't even know if it's gonna be able to pour out of the spout. We'll see. Okay. Oh, it's very thick, but it is coming out. All right, that should do it. You know what? Where is that ruby red? I think I do want to add just a dab of it. Brick red, that's what it's called. Because if anything, it'll help with the texture of this brown. Because this brown is okay. I'm keep that red close by. Pretty good color. All right, ooh, that is a nice reddish brown color. Oh my gosh, I love that. I'm actually going to dot it on here because I want that textury effect that you can only really get from certain techniques. It also makes it look a certain type of way too when you do it like this. And I'm going to do a lot of layers of this. Oh, I think the baby might be awake, so we might have to put our stream on pause for just a minute. We'll see if she wants to play by herself. If not, then we're just done. So. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry just for a minute. I'm gonna go get the baby and I will be right back. All right.
I wonder if I can. Let me play her some music. I think I have
tablet. Nope, I offloaded it for some reason. Oh, there's Pokemon. Just wait on this to show up. I think actually I want to use a sponge on this. Something with some texture. This is what I usually use for my galaxy patterns. So if I build up on this, it should have that like bumpy kind of feel to it. I'm just going to cover up some of these little bumps. Just make them blend in a little bit better. Alright, let's play Lil's her little playlist. There we go. Now let's put it on shuffle mode. Alright. Oh man, I didn't get the Pokemon. Looks like it's almost done drying. Let's get that fan. I think it'd be a good time for the fan to step in. Alright, we're almost there. Almost there. Painting is definitely a process. While we wait on that, I'm going to go around some of these edges and hit them with a bit more yellow. I really just want to separate the back petals from the main center petals. It's my focus on doing that. So I'm just doing a few touch-ups while the center dot dries. Just a couple of things over here and there I see that I'm like, I don't really like that, I want to change it. Some of these lines from the sketch, I'm going back over and covering up. Just the ones I don't like. And a lot of these like outside petals didn't even really get painted that well. I think I only did one coat of them on them. I think that one needs to be toned down a bit. That one's a little outrageous. Outrageous. She's listening to I Will Always Love You. Alright, let's do a darker brown on top of this one, which means I gotta mix in some of this black with some of this brown and red. It's a lot of things. I'm just going to section off a little piece of my palette over here. Just make it slightly darker. And And dip my edge of my sponge, just the edge. Alright, and then I'll let that dry for a minute. I don't want to do too much. It's all about building it up over time. You can go ahead and get rid of these eraser marks on the outside. And I think I want to do two really big sunflower leaves on either side. Maybe just on, I don't know, maybe just these two sides. Or I could do three sides. That would look better actually. So I could do 3 leaves. Was that it? I think that was it. Just needs a little bit more paint over it. See it? Oop, that's a very. I didn't clean that brush off good enough. Okay, I'm just gonna get these spots over here that for some reason I didn't cover. I didn't cover very well. And when I'm done with this, I need to go back over the white on the outside and really clean up those lines a little better. I think that looks pretty good. I don't see any spots that I've missed. Except for this one now all of a sudden. Oh, happy third Thursday, everybody. It is now the third Thursday of the month, and my little city always puts on a thing every third Thursday, so what a glorious day. Thursday. I still have a little bit of white I can use here. I don't need much. Still going in the same direction as the original white that I put down. feel like a little bit of color got into the white, because now it's not like true white. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna go over that with more white. I gotta turn this around. Okay, that looks a lot nicer. That white looked like it was mixed with a little bit of brown or something. It's probably just from me not cleaning my brush as good as I should have. It happens. Just gotta clean up these edges though. So once I clean them up, I can actually go ahead and do another layer of the brown. But this time I want to lighten it. So I've got the darker color, I've got the regular base brown, and now I'm going to mix in a little bit of our petal color, the yellow, or orangish yellow right there. And then I'm going to mix that into this brown over here. Just going to mix all this color together. Mixing is like my favorite, best part of painting. Forget the painting process itself, that's okay. But mixing the colors, oh gosh, just brightens my heart a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna dab just a little bit of that. Actually, that's a little too much. Okay. Just want that texture. And I'm just going back and forth from the yellow to the brown, just dipping very little small amounts onto the edge of my sponge. I'm doing, actually it was kind of a lot of this yellow, so I just do that one kind of lightly. And then back to the brown. And I don't know if I like that white. Let's do some big dark green leaves behind it. Alright, I'm just looking for a few photos of some concept art. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I just want some leaves to go with the sunflowers. Those don't look like sunflower leaves. Let's try that again. What does just like a sunflower look like? Oh, I like these ones. Yeah, I really like this one. Okay. All right, let's see if I can find a very dark green. That one's a little too bright. Here we go. Kelly green, I think, mixed with a, what is this? Thicket? Actually, thicket. I can do Kelly green for like um the veins in the leaves. That's nice. I like that. Okay. Okay. Oh, you guys are still on a break. So I think I am still waiting on that break. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, well, we're almost done here. We're just gonna do this green and this green, and we're gonna work in some leaves somewhere. This brush is always wet. I know I said it always turns out better if you sketch it first, and you're about to see why. Because this is not going to be super duper great, but I do want it to be somewhat detailed. This is going to take a couple layers, I can already tell. I like that it goes off the side of the rock though. Alright, now that I've got these little tiny lines, I can come in with a bit bigger, thicker of a brush. Actually, let me fix this tiny line first. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Nice fat leaf. Okay. Okay, let that one dry, and then I will get another leaf started. You guys can go somewhere else. I'm really just gonna glob it on super thick over here. Okay, kind of went over my yellow line from over here. So I'm just gonna go back over this because I want this. Let's not try it. I want that petal to look like it's over the leaf, not leaf over petal. And I probably have to do the same thing with this over here. So I'm just gonna have to go through and do a couple of touch-ups. But that was to be expected anyway. Alright, we're gonna wait on that one to dry. Go back to this one. Okay, I'm gonna go back over it with the smaller brush now. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some touch-ups over here. And I think back to the other one. This spot's a little dry down here. And keep working here. I'm just gonna keep painting layers and layers until it looks like the color I'm looking for. That one's pretty much almost done, that other leaf. I do want to do one more leaf, but I don't know where I would put it. Maybe over here. It's a kind of a blank space. Can make like the tip of a leaf over here or something.